Hello DP community, and welcome to the final phase of Inner Space 2. As announced recently on the community board, the grander scope of the sequel series has made it more difficult for me to wrap all the work in a single episode. Instead, part 3 will be segmented into much shorter A, B, C, and D presentations. The upper deck spaces are unfolding first on the Patreon site. For the YouTube community, I'm happy to introduce you to the new bay interiors, and today's part 3A is really the simplest space to explore. The starboard section is now home to the Mission Module Bay, or MMB. It is literally a bay designed to accept Starfleet modules, which are fabricated for mission-specific applications. These modules can be nothing more than large containers, say for transporting grains, supplies, even tribbles. More elaborate modules can function as self-contained facilities, like a crisis medical bay, marine barracks, parts fabrication, or even extreme environment chambers for sustaining alien species and aquatic life. Not surprisingly, the MMB interior is itself relatively simple. The focal space is really the interior of whatever module is in use here. I think the floor is key. Midway in development, I made the decision to lower the bay interiors because my original plans had nearly a meter of dead space along the ventral hull. When we're trying to design around 3 decks that are already on the small side, this is stupidly wasteful in model building. Lowering the bays a bit was the right thing to do, but it turned out to be a critical change that cost me several hours of work. You see, I foolishly forgot that the saucer is concave several meters in. My original angular bay design was no longer compatible with the saucer's profile. This is the reason the bay floors are contoured. There's another reason the floor is important. My original conception of this space had some kind of interface jack on the far wall. The module would plug into this jack naturally when it was inserted and seated correctly. However, a more elegant design narrative emerged accidentally when I was searching for an image to texture the floor. The creative Google gods must have intervened here, because one image I found included a series of hexagonal wells along the perimeters. Of course, maglock pins. The module plugs into these for power, communication, and life support. Not only that, but the maglock pins help secure the module to the floor. If any of you would like to design and build your own mission module, contact Delimited Productions and I can supply you with an empty shell as a shape and size template. The DP community includes plenty of skilled artists, designers, and builders. Wouldn't it be cool to feature some fan-contributed modules in future animations? I just don't see myself having enough time to work on more interiors this year, but that needn't stop any of you. See you again for part 3B, where we jump over to the port side bay. Until next time, this is Antimatter.